Hi, my name is Alexandra Mitzel, and I'm here to talk to you about my experience meeting with one of Regent's success coaches. I'm uploading this video as a post for the Week 8 discussion forum for the University 500 class, and I'm hoping that information I give to you today encourages some other students to take advantage of this service as well. So I originally decided to set up an appointment with one of Regent's success coaches because of the University 500 class. However, I'm very thankful that I ended up doing that because I've just been sort of struggling this summer to juggle a bunch of competing priorities in my life, including school. So it was really beneficial for me to talk to someone who could coach me on how to balance out my life right now. The process to set up an appointment was relatively easy. You can go to Regent's website for the Center for Student Happiness, and Success Coach is listed under their services. You enter your university ID and password to access their scheduler, and I've included the link for Regent's directions with screenshots for setting up that appointment. They make it really easy to understand. Once you're in the scheduler, you specify which service you're looking for. In my case, it was the Success Coach. And then it'll show you a calendar, usually a week out. However, I believe you can search further if you need to. And it'll display available and unavailable times and what coaches you can meet with. And you can also get onto a wait list if you need a specific time that isn't available. After you set up your time, you'll get an email confirmation sent to your Regent University email. As I mentioned before, my experience with the success coach was a very positive one. My session specifically was a phone session with the success coach named Cyril. He actually had a trainee with him, which he confirmed with me ahead of time that would be okay to train her during our session, which I was totally okay with. I picked the phone session for myself just for flexibility. However, you also have the option for an in-person session if you're not an online student, or a video session if you have that capability. The session itself lasted about 30 minutes, and the success coach will pray over you at the start and close of the session. They explain how the session will work as soon as you start, and they ask you what you're hoping to gain from the session, just so all of your goals for the session and everything will be outlined ahead of time so you get the most out of it. Rather than it being a session where they're counseling you or offering you wisdom, which is what I originally thought it would be like, they structured it in a question answer sort of way, so that you could sort of find the answers within yourself and gain that confidence that you don't need to necessarily look for specific help for these things, because you'll know this sort of structure for the future. Cyril was able to easily identify some of my personality characteristics pretty quickly in our short conversation, and he helped me identify if those traits were helping me to pursue my goals or hindering me to gaining success. So that was super helpful, and he also helped me to develop a plan of action for my future, even outside of Regent. So after you conclude your session with a success coach, about 45 minutes after the session ends, you'll receive a follow-up email from your coach. Mine included highlights from what we discussed in our session and the goals that I had identified for myself. There was also an invitation to return to the Center for Student Happiness, or to see a success coach again in the future if anything changes in my life or I enter a new season and start to feel overwhelmed or something like that again. They just let me know that their door is always open. So thank you for listening, and I hope I encourage some of you to take advantage of this unique service that's offered here at Regent. Please feel free to reach out to me with any questions, and good luck with the rest of your studies.